Greetings, my fellow descendants. It's your boy right here, K Pro, and I'm back with yet another brand new tutorial. Right? Last week, or the past few weeks, I've been mentioning that we are going to do the whole of paper one in pieces or in segments. So now we have reached a point where we have to do advertisements. Then we can move to the language part because of learners on my group have requested that I do so. Right? So today, ladies and gentlemen, we will be doing the advertisement. Okay, guys, I hope everyone will understand. Now, before I continue, I am going to ask you that as a form of appreciation or as a token of appreciation to me, I'd really appreciate it if you just subscribe to my YouTube channel and recommend your YouTube channel to people that really need these videos out there. Okay, you might not be the one who needs them, but there might be someone in your house or someone in your street or somewhere who needs these things. Okay, thank you very much, guys. So without further ado, we are going to start now, guys. I need you guys to notice or to understand that when I'm doing this topic, and I need to understand that when I'm doing this topic, we are going to need a lot of knowledge from e-comprehension. Ne? This is the same thing I said when I was doing the cartoon, guys, right? The cartoon and the language and the whatever, the advertising, they need you to know the fundamentals of a comprehension. That's why the comprehension is the first question, because they build up to that, right? When I'm saying they build up, I'm not saying that the comprehension and the advert are related. No, I'm saying that the action words that you're going to find on the advertisement are similar to the action words that you are finding on a comprehension. So if you don't know how to answer a comprehension in English, you will never get a distinction. Number two, there is no way you're going to pass English if you cannot answer a comprehension. Why? Because we have paper 2, which has a lot of contextuals. We have 25 marks for contextuals in English home language. So if you cannot answer a simple comprehension, then there is no way you're going to answer a simple contextual question, which means you will be depending on essays only, which is a bad thing. Okay, guys, and how do you answer an essay type question if you cannot answer a 2-mark comprehension question? So, guys, the backbone of English is comprehension. Everyone must go to that first video that I made on this YouTube channel, which is English comprehension, and learn the technical questions. Okay, guys, and learn how the comprehension questions work. Let me show you something, guys. Can you see that they're saying here we must discuss, right? Let's look at that. Discuss, right? Discuss. Have you seen this in English comprehension before? Yes. Let's look at question 2. Comment. Similar, right? We saw this way on my English comprehension when I was explaining what each of these words mean or entail, right? Identify in your own view, in your own perspective. That's this. Can you see that these things are actually repeating themselves? And now, luckily for you, the advertisement has 10 marks. 10 easy free marks, right? Listen to me now. You guys go to Groove. And for you to go to Groove, you saw a poster somewhere. And that poster attracted you. And you read that poster and you saw that, okay, whoever is coming to the event, and the alcohol is not really expensive. It ends at 6, whatever. There's certain things that attracted you in that poster or that advertisement, right? So everyone must get a total in the advertisement, because it's something that we are used to, especially us, the 2000s, because we are always grooving. Okay, guys, so I do not expect any one of you to fail the advertisement, because you guys see a lot of these. Some of you guys are using Facebook and ads just pop up out of nowhere. Those are advertisements. And if any advertisement catches your eye, ask yourself, why did I stop scrolling on Facebook and watch or look at this advertisement? There is a reason, right? Good. So now we're going to continue, guys, okay? You just have to bear with me as I access my board. Right, guys. Alright. Now we're going to talk about the advertisement and how easy it is. If you watched my English tutorial, this is not going to give you challenges at all. Just watch how easy this thing is. Right, guys? Okay, guys. Just going to show you how easy this thing is. Alright. Now I'm going to use the red brush. I know it's for English, but then, yeah. Okay, guys. Now let's talk. It's very, very easy. There's only 9 things that I have to teach you about the advertisement. It's not difficult, guys. Let's start with something that we know. Remember, I need you to have a pen and paper or a pen and a book because my handwriting is very, very poor. I write like a scientist. Number 2, I'm going to need you to listen and write as I'm saying something because the way I write, I have problems with the drawing tablet. I cannot write digitally, guys. Okay, guys? Right. So let's go. Number 1. In order for you to understand these things, you must understand what is the advertiser using to persuade you. And we only need to know 9 things and we are done with advertisements, right? So I'm going to teach you slowly but surely. I don't like long tutorials anymore, but this one will have to be a bit longer because I want you guys to get these 10 marks. Now, don't forget to subscribe, guys, by the way. Okay, guys? And leave comments for me below, right? I like those comments. They motivate me to do more tutorials. So keep on coming in with the comments, right? So let's begin. Number 1. Can you see that? That is capital letter P. Now, you're probably asking yourself, what does P stand for, guys? This is so simple. It stands for picture, right? You guys take a lot of pictures. Girls, if you're watching this one, this is for you. You guys take pictures, you put them on your WhatsApp status to impress guys. It's, for example, if I meet a girl in town today and then we exchange numbers, then I save a number and then I hit her up on WhatsApp. The next thing I'm going to see her status posting pictures. I'm like, wow, what's going on now? She's trying to impress you. But anyway, we're not there. You understand? It's a form of advertising, right? So pictures are the greatest form of advertising, guys, right? So we must know what pictures are for. Why do we have to have pictures in the advertisement? Imagine reading an advert that does not have a picture. Would you be attracted? No. So what do pictures do, guys? A picture, there's a lot of reasons, ne? But you must only know 2 reasons. 2, guys, ne? 2. You only have to remember 2 from the 3 that I'm going to outline right now. So the first one is a picture. I'm going to draw something like this first, and draw something like this, and something like this. You only have to remember 2. Any 2 that you can capture from here, ne? So the first one would be saying, C R R. Why so big? Okay, C. So what does the C stand for, guys? Make sure you have a pen and paper. C stands for credibility. So pictures give you a sense of credibility. Imagine me advertising a cross night, right? If I show you pictures of the learners learning and interacting in class, it gives you that sense of, how this is credible because there is a picture, it has happened before. So you actually trust me as the advertiser, right? So it's giving you credibility, right? That's what a picture is doing. Now let's go to the second thing that a picture can do. It attracts the reader. Let's not lie to ourselves, guys. Pictures are attractive, ne? Pictures are attractive. So they attract the reader. Now you do not write A, please write it in full words, ne? Remember me, I have a problem with handwriting, ne? They attract the reader. I always say I attach notes about my lessons. However, these lessons are so interconnected to the point where you can just go to the first tutorial that I made, which is English HL comprehension. Go to the description and get the notes. There's notes on advertisement, there's notes on cartoons, there's also notes on the comprehension. Right, guys? So let's continue. The picture, it attracts the reader, right? Or the viewer, right? It's attractive, guys. Don't lie to yourself. Pictures are attractive, especially those high quality pictures, right? Now, what else does a picture do, right? It evokes emotion, guys, ne? It evokes emotion. So I'm going to say E for emotion, ne? Why does a picture evoke emotion, guys? If I'm posting advertising about a cross night and you can see learners learning there, you have that sense of these learners are working hard. You feel you get emotional. Or another example is if I show you an advertisement of somebody asking for food in the streets, it evokes that emotion within you. Then you end up donating or doing whatever I'm saying on the poster. So it evokes emotion, guys, right? So these are 3 reasons that you should know. Now I'm going to tell you guys when I'm done with these 9 things that I'm listing, as to how I'm going to answer these and how this is connected to the comprehension, right? Now, I have to be as fast as possible. We have what we call personal pronouns, ne? So I'm going to call this one PP, ne? This is number 2. I'm going to call them PP. not the one that you're thinking about, guys. Please stop being dirty-minded. On a serious note, ne? PP. Now, personal pronouns, guys. We are talking about words such as abo, we. Let me see. We, us. Okay, guys. These are personal pronouns. Ne? This is so easy for you to remember, right? This one, it's so easy. The reason is so easy for you to remember. Now, let's talk. I'm going to give you 2 reasons for this one. Ne? Why do we have we or us or you? It's a personal pronoun. Remember that. Why? They want you to feel involved. So they want to give you a sense of belonging. They want you to feel involved, right? They want to give you a sense of belonging, or they want you to feel involved, right? As an advertiser. One thing you should know when you're answering an advertisement is that you must put yourself in the advertiser's shoes, right? So we or us or you, immediately once you see those words, just know that they are trying to involve you in the advertisement. They want you to feel at home. To understand, they are trying to accommodate you. Now, another reason is that they want to evoke your emotions. Because once you feel involved, that's why the emotions come in. Because you feel at home now, then the emotions go up. They rise. Then you are now attracted to this advertisement. So I'm going to write E. Right? E. Right? Can you see how easy this thing is, guys? It's very easy. And in most cases, the reasons are always the same. Credibility is always there. So that's what I'm saying. The one that says it adds credibility, you must always remember it, because all of them, they add credibility. Most of them, actually not all of them, but most of them, they add credibility. They must always be there. And most of them, they evoke emotion. Most of them, they do what? They engage with the reader. Most of them, they attract the reader's attention. So those are the keywords that you should keep in mind every time you're doing the advertisement. Now let's move on to puns. Guys, puns, you know them, man. It's those figurative words and stuff, you know. So puns, guys, this one is just to impress. Ne? One reason, once you see a pun there, it's just to impress. They are there to impress you. Ne? It's like you going to a girl and then you start saying, I think you are the wind, you blow me away. You know, it's those punchlines, whatever you guys call them in the streets, right? What are you doing those things for? You are trying to attract the girl, and at the same time, you are trying to impress her. She will be impressed. So the advertiser is also trying to impress you as the reader. That's why they put puns or these figurative words or sentences. Right. Let's move on to repetition. Ne? Remember, this is pun, guys, not punctuation. Ne? Let's move on to repetition. Ne? Repetition, guys, it's something like they keep on repeating the same words over and over again. Ne? There's a particular word that they keep on repeating. Ne? Even me, when I'm talking here on my tutorial, there's that thing that I'm always repeating. What is that? Subscribe, 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 subscribe. What am I doing by saying subscribe? I want you guys to engage more, right? So repetition is what? It stimulates engagement, right? It makes people to be more engaged into the advert. So it stimulates engagement, right? So it makes the reader to be engaged into the advert, right? It makes you want to read because they keep on, repeating the same thing. I hope I make sense. Ne? It's all about engagement, right? Now let's move on, guys. Let's move on. Now my favorite one. And most of you, if you've already watched my English tutorial, you're going to like the next one. R. This one is called the rhetorical question. Aha. Now, for those who have watched my English tutorial, I don't have to explain this again. Yeah, but for those who are new here and have never watched the English comprehension tutorial, please do so. I'm going to tell you. That's why I'm saying these things are connected. The rhetorical question is for doing what? It's to attract the reader. Number one, it's going to attract the reader. Number one, it can also impress. Ne? It can impress. The rhetorical question can impress, right? The most important reason for a rhetorical question that you must know is that it's therefore it makes the reader to be more engaged, right? It's for engagement. So think about it. You are reading something, and then they start asking a rhetorical question. Remember, a rhetorical question is those questions that do not need an answer, right? Then they start asking a rhetorical question that, it's like you're challenging to you, like, wow. You understand? So it's making you to be more engaged into actually the extract or the advertisement. You understand? So it stimulates engagement, guys. Ne? Engagement. It attracts the listener. It makes them to be more engaged. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's what the rhetorical question is for. Then now we have what we call emotive words, guys. Right? Emotive words, guys. Ne? Emotive words, I'm gonna use E for them. Guys, these ones are easy. Emotive words, you know them, guys. You know, it could be shame, sorry. Guys, there's a lot of emotive words, man. They could be love, anything that has emotion or any word that has a connotation to love. That's an emotive word. So now the question is, what do these emotive words do? Guys, this is so simple. The word emotive already tells you that it stimulates emotions, ne? It provokes or evokes emotion, ne? So E for E, guys. This one is very simple, ne? E for E, and then it also adds credibility, ne? Why do I say it adds credibility? It's because where there's emotions, people feel more at home, and they feel like this thing is actually credible because there's emotions involved, right? It's like you going to ask for money from your mother. Your mother will give you the money. Why would the mother entrust you with her money? It's because now there's emotions involved there. So she feels like she can trust you to that point because of these emotions involved there. Right, guys? So, and then emotive language is also used a lot when it comes to relationships, especially AMA 2000, who will tell you that I love you, you know, I care about you, and all those kind of things. That makes the partner to trust you more. So that's what the advertiser is using to get to you guys. You understand? They want you to trust them by adding those emotive languages so that you can feel more in love with the adverts, guys. Do you understand what I'm saying? All right. We have what we call now statistics. Guys, stats. Why do we have stats in an advertisement? This one is so simple and straightforward. Ne? The minute you see numbers in a text, they are trying to make it seem credible. Ne? They want you to trust them. So they are adding credibility there. Ne? They want you to trust them. Ne? If I tell you that I taught 1,000 learners last night, I want you to trust me. Do you understand? Because if I say I taught 2 learners, you're going to be like, ne? So the moment they add numbers and say 80%, 50%, they want to add credibility to the advertisement. So if they say who and who or whoever is performing tomorrow, and these people have filled up stadiums over 80% capacity or whatever, you are going to say, wow, such huge numbers, and then you're going to be attracted. So statistics are used to add credibility. Yeah. Then we have what we call the font, ne? The font, guys, ne? Or the punctuation as well, ne? Font or punctuation. I want you to write it exactly the way I'm writing it. Font or punctuation, but in full, guys, ne? What do we do with the font and punctuation? This is so simple. It's just to attract the reader, ne? It is to attract the reader. If the font is big, almost if they say whoever is performing tomorrow, they'll write it in big letters. Ne? Why? So that it can be the first thing that you see in the advert, right? They must outline it so that it can drag your eyes, right? So it's attracting you because it's dragging your eyes, which means it's attracting you, right? Purely for attraction. And then when it comes to punctuation, guys, punctuation is also for what? It's for attraction, because if they put an exclamation mark there or inverted commas or quotation marks, it's obviously going to attract you. Okay, guys. So the last thing now, this one I like this one because now this one you know it very, very well. Celebrities, guys, no? So if they put celebrities in an advert, guys, come on. You see, this one has a lot of reasons because Nina, you guys are 2000s and you know this one very, very well. Yeah? Celebrities. Why do you think I would put a celebrity in my advertisement? I want attention. 1, I want attention. Ne? Too much attention. Ne? 2, I'm attracting the reader. Guys, there's so many reasons for this one of celebrities. Ne? I'm attracting the reader. I want them to be more engaged. Engaged. Then I'm also adding credibility, because imagine if I'm saying I'm calling Elon Musk. It's going to be very credible because of the someone of his stature to actually come to my event. Does it make sense? So this one has a lot of reasons. Could be even 7 reasons, right? Credibility, attract, attention, engagement, all those things, right? That's why you'd have a celebrity in your advertisement. Okay, guys. Now that I've outlined everything there, I think you have 9 points there on your book or paper if you are writing. If you didn't, please repeat the video until you capture everything step by step. Don't rush yourself. This is the final exams and you have to make sure that everybody gets a distinction or a 60% varsity entry level, right? So let's not disappoint our parents. Right. So I'm just going to rub the remaining ones. And then we're going to continue, ne? So guys, after everything I've taught you here, there is no way you can fail the not the comprehension. There's no way you're going to fail the advertisement. Because from here, we're just going to be applying what I was saying earlier on. Now just watch and learn. Come here. Nice. Remember, guys, ne? We have questions here. Here is our advertisement. They are advertising a sneaker. This is November 2019. So you can just go, if you have the paper, just browse through November 2019 so that you can see this more clearer. Right, guys? So, can you see this? They're advertising a brand, guys. Ne? They're advertising a brand. Now, guys, you must look at something. Can you see some of the things that I was talking about earlier on? Can you see some of the things that I was talking about earlier on? There's maybe 2 things that I did not mention earlier on, which is the logo and the slogan. Okay, guys, please note down the ads there that the logo is also to attract the attention of the reader or to add credibility to the advertisement, right? And then when it comes to the slogan, guys, it is just to impress. Ne? It is there to impress the reader. Ne? The slogan is there to impress the reader. That's all I forgot to mention while I was doing that. So you'll have 11 points in total, ne? Because we added 2. It was 9, we added 2. Now, guys, listen to me carefully. We can already see the first thing that I told you about, which is the picture. Before you answer this questions, these 4 questions, when are you going to take your pencil and then you're going to come here to the picture? You're like, okay, on the side, you're going to say, this was used to add credibility. This was used to attract me. This was used to get my attention. This was used to attract me, right? You write it on the side. You move on. What else can you see? I can see a bigger font right there. Neither snow, neither rain. Let me zoom in. Here's the huge font that I'm talking about, right? What did I say font is used for, guys? Font is used for attracting you, because the bigger it is, the more it drags your eyes, so you'll be attracted to it. What else can you see? Punctuation, guys. Remember, they are using capital letters here, not normal letters. Why? Because they want to attract you. So when are you gonna take your pencil on the side and say they are attracting me? They are saying they are beautiful, so they are attracting me. So you note that down. You don't start by answering the question when it comes to English, guys. Okay, now next, what else can we see here? Let's go. You are not, okay, I'm not going to read this. Let me see. Can you see that, we see, okay, there's a picture there. What else can I see? Is there statistics? There's no statistics. We move. What else do we have? Do we have a rhetorical question? Because, guys, remember, we are doing a checklist. If you can notice how I'm teaching, is that we do a checklist before we answer a question so that we know exactly what we're dealing with. So far, there's no rhetorical question, right? The only thing we have there is a persuasive text, right? Now, I want you to look at something. The first word in this persuasive text is that you. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. You. What is you? It's a personal pronoun. Nice. You highlight that and you say we have personal pronouns in this advertisement. What do we use a personal pronoun for? Now we use a personal pronoun to make you feel involved, right? To make you feel at home, to make you feel welcomed. And the more you are involved, which means now it is more credible, because once you feel at home, now you are trusting them. You are trusting this advertisement, right? You write those things down, guys, with a pencil on the side. Okay, guys? Because you can see there's a lot of personal pronouns here, right? Okay, guys. What else can you see here? You know, guys, when it comes to advertisement, there's a lot of things that we can look at, especially when you're talking about persuasive techniques, right? It's not only these 11 techniques, because there is more that I know, but I'm just going to limit you to 11. There's also jargon, right? Jargon meaning that it's that form of, please note it down, jargon is a form of a language that is okay, that is used by professionals, right, in a certain occupation. So basically, if you're a teacher, you'd say sip. Sip represents something, but only teachers will understand what it means, right? If you're a mechanical engineer, you'd be talking about the carburetors, the engine, the whatsoever. You know, only you understand those languages. You understand. If you're a physical scientist, or you are doing chemistry at school or whatever, you'll be talking about things such as microbiology, cell diagnosis and all those kind of things. Why? You're the only one that can understand what is going on there. So that is jargon. It's limited to a certain occupation or industry professionals because they can understand each other. Okay, guys. So what I'm going to tell you here is that they do use jargon sometimes in advertisements. Why? So that they can make it sound professional. You understand? They can make it sound sophisticated. Please note down what I'm saying. If you did not hear me, repeat the tutorial. They want it to sound, they use jargons so that it can sound professional or sophisticated. Just imagine coming to me as a mechanical engineer, for example, and now you're coming to fix your car, and I don't even know what the name of this thing is. I must also try and speak this jargon language so that you can also be attracted by my services. I must say, this is a fuse, this is F1. You understand? I must say now, no, man, this is the wheel, whatever. You understand? This is the alignment section. You understand? So that you can also be, you can also feel that I know what I'm talking about. So in this advertisement, we do have a jargon. You see, gear, core, text. These are not normal words, guys. Gear, core, text. This is a jargon. Why are they using a jargon? So that you can feel that it is professionally sophisticated. They are professionals. Right, guys? Thank you very much. Now, what else was used here? They didn't use celebrities. They were broke. Because usually they would use somebody who's popular. Yeah. So, guys, now we have identified and we have done a checklist of everything that has been identified here, right? So, we're going to go to the questions, guys. We're going to go to the questions. Now, at this point, we have dissected everything, and now everything is so easy, guys. Very easy. You can't get 0 here. Never, after what I've taught you so far. Now, the only thing you have to do now is link what I taught you in the comprehension video with this. Because I'm not going to explain this again. Now, listen to me. They want to say to you, you must discuss. Go to my English comprehension video and find out what discuss means. To discuss. Think about a discursive essay, guys. A discursive essay would outline both the negative and the positive of a topic. So that's what they mean when they say you must discuss. You're just going to give the positive and the negative. But what are they saying you must discuss? Actually, what the advertisers use of the negatives in the above headline suggests about the runner. Okay, guys. So what are they saying to you now? They're saying, tell us the advertisers' use of the negatives, guys. This is a technical question. Is it a technical question? Or maybe I might be wrong. And the above headline suggests about the runner. It suggests about the runner. So, okay. The advertiser used negative words or something like that to actually boost this thing. You understand? It's, for example, if I'm advertising water and I'll be saying you are dry, you are dehydrated and stuff. Those are negative connotations, guys. Okay, the advertiser used those. So the examiner wants to know from you, discuss what these negative words suggest about the runner. You can also, which means when they say discuss now, discuss means you must show the negative and the positive of the negative. I hope you understand me. Listen to me. They used negative words to describe what? The runner, right? Now, when you must say, how are these negative words impacting the runner? What are they suggesting about the runner? Remember, the suggestions about the runner, you must give 2. 1, which is negative, 1, which is positive. Okay, guys? Okay, so you're going to discuss that. Okay, for example, my answer would be, it's an example. It's not the actual answer. I would say, which means the runner, maybe, for example, is running in a gravel road. It's rainy, so it suggests that the runner doesn't have stamina. There's a lot of answers that you can say about this, and it also suggests that the runner is smart because of this and this. So you must have a good part and you must have a negative part and a positive part when you're dealing with discuss. For more info about discuss, just go to my previous tutorial. Then we're talking about comment. Guys, this one is very easy. Commenting, you do it on Facebook, you do it everywhere. Ne? We are not critically commenting, but we are just commenting, guys. Ne? So you're just going to give your own perspective about the tone that is used in the first paragraph. Please look at 3.2. Comment on the tone used in the first paragraph. Where now you're just going to give general remarks about the tone that was used in the first paragraph for 2 marks. This is so easy. You can even write it in 2 sentences or 1 sentence. Ne? You must comment on the tone, guys. Ne? Remember, a tone, you can never say it's a negative tone or a positive tone. You must give us that word. Ne? When we're talking about tones, we can talk about a sinister tone. You know, you cannot say sad in English home language. You can only say sad in English fal. Ne? In English home language, we're talking about sinister, we're talking about gloomy, those kind of words, you understand? So you must know all those words, you understand? So the tone that was used here, can you see the tone of the first paragraph? I would say it's sinister. Yeah, it's sinister. I would say it's a dark tone. You understand? Because it's not actually that bright to me. You understand what I'm saying? So that would be the tone that they used. So what they want you to do is just comment. You'd say they used a dark tone or a sinister tone. Then you explain that they used a dark tone. Why is that tone there? Then you explain. Listen to me, guys. Comment on the tone used in the first paragraph is not a technical question. I'm talking to those who have already watched the English tutorial. It is not a technical question because they're not saying, tell us why the tone was used. No, they are saying, comment on the usage of it, right? So you're just going to say, it's a dark tone, What can you show me to show me that it's a dark tone? You're just going to go to the paragraph and say, words such as this and this show that it's a dark tone. Then you are done. 2 marks for free. Ne? It is not a technical question. Ne? Technical questions usually have 3 marks. Ne? But for more info, go to the first tutorial that I did on this YouTube channel and you're going to get all your answers. Right? Identify and critically discuss. Oh my God. When we critically discuss, guys, we are criticizing. We are criticizing. So we must give what? The good and the bad at the same time. Remember that, we are criticizing. Critically discuss one persuasive technique used by the advertiser. Right? Guys, we already mentioned them. Remember when I started this, I said you guys must go to the picture and note. So now, this is a technical question. If you watched my tutorial on English HL comprehension, this is now a technical question. How do you spot a technical question? It usually has 3 marks. The ones that have 2 marks are questions that you must just refer to the text or to the advertisement and then you answer. Now here they want to know one persuasive technique used by the advertiser. And you must discuss it. Criticize it. You must criticize it. It's simple. You can just say the picture. The advertiser used the picture, right? It's a persuasive technique. Now let's criticize it. I can say, first of all, I must say one good thing. Remember, you're going to get a mark for saying a picture. Then the second mark will be me saying a good thing about it. So the good thing about it, I'll say the picture gives me a sense of belonging because I can see the runner having the shoes on, walking in a gravel road. It gives me that thing. It gives the reader that thing. It attracts the reader. It makes the reader to be more engaged. It gives the text credibility. That's what the picture does. Remember, I told you to note down those things before we answered these questions, right? I knew we were going to get these type of questions. Now, the bad part about it, the persuasive technique, just say the technique is really not effective, maybe, or you could just say it's not really attractive to the reader's eye because it's not colorful. Those are the things that you can say, guys. And that's your 3rd mark. You are done. 3 marks for mahala. Can you see how English is so fun, enjoyable, sweet, soft, and easy? Guys, English is a subject where all of us are supposed to get 90%. I'm for real. So, we are going to move to the last question. I'm not even supposed to be answering these questions, guys, because I don't like answering questions, but I'm just giving you an insight on how to approach these questions after knowing the persuasive techniques that I gave you. In your view, does the visual image in the main body of the advertisement support the claims made by the advertiser? In your view, guys, in your view means that in your own perspective, ne, does the image in the main body of the support by the advertiser? Okay, guys, now they're asking you about the picture directly. Ne? They're asking you about the pictures in the advertisement. Ne? Does it support what the advertiser is saying? So when you must just tell us if the picture and the text, they are linked together. Are they supporting each other? For example, one of you would say yes, and yes does not have a mark in English home language. Ne? You must support your answer. So if I would say yes, I would say yes. Why does it support? It's because now they're saying I can see a word saying torrential downpour, and I can see that there's rain here somewhere. There's a downpour somewhere, right? Then I could say there's also you are warm, you are dry, you are nuts, and I can see that this person is running on a dry road. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you're just going to find the link between the picture and the persuasive text, guys, né? And then you're just gonna support that. It's very easy. You can give a lot of reasons to say how is the picture and the text linked. It's very, very easy. It's not a technical question, né? It is not a technical question. It's just you looking at the text and the picture and connecting them, né? It's like, for example, two siblings, a brother and a sister, and then I'm told I must say, what makes you say these people are related? And then I'll say, hi man, they have the same nose. Hi man, this one is dark and this one is also dark. This one is like this one likes this one. So that's how these things work. Do you understand what I'm saying? 10 marks yamahala, guys. 10 marks for free. Okay, guys. So that will be the end of the lesson today. Thank you very much, guys, for being with me and for continuously subscribing and supporting me. Thank you very much to those who are joining the WhatsApp group. And to those who are leaving, it's also fine if you're not finding value in the WhatsApp group as well. But please stay tuned into the YouTube channel. I want to wish everyone good luck on their final examinations, guys. Please work hard. Work very, very hard. And practice as many questions as possible in English, because one of the mistakes that you guys do is that you say English is not a subject that you can practice. You just go in there and write. You are going to fail. Okay, guys. So practice English. At least do 4 past papers before you write that examination. Okay, guys. Thank you very much, guys. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm going to leave a link for my WhatsApp group to those that are interested to speak, talking to me personally, or if you want me to be your personal tutor to get a distinction. Because we still have time, I can help you get a distinction for English home language and for FAL before you write. So if you ever feel like you need a distinction and you need a tutor, you can just join the WhatsApp group and then go browse through. You'll find me as the admin of the group, and then you can just talk to me, and then we can deal with this accordingly. Yes, thank you very much, guys. I'm wishing you luck, and if there's anything that you don't understand, please, my comment sections are always opened. I like interacting with the people that are watching my tutorials. I like us to talk and understand and eradicate all the misconceptions. Thank you very much. Follow us on Facebook. It's Sci Masters on Facebook, guys. Okay, Sci Masters on Facebook, and then join my WhatsApp group, and then all info will be given there. Thank you very much. Please subscribe, guys, and tell people about me. Thank you very much. From me, your boy K Pro, I'm out.